What's good, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all of you are having a great day so far. Um, so 1 hour ago, Frank Valentini sent out a tweet letting everybody know William DeVry is staying in Port Charles. That's right. Julian Jerome will stick with the show. It's about fucking time. I thought they would never come up with a contract, with a new contract. It was looking kind of bleak. You know what I mean? Like it was looking like it wasn't gonna happen. All the interviews William DeVry has done these past couple months, he's been saying it's been up in the air. Like he doesn't know what's gonna happen, and he was prepared to leave. He was finding other acting jobs and stuff like that. So I'm happy that they came to some type of resolution, and Julian Jerome's character is sticking around. What people don't understand is before you had the Corinthos family in Port Charles, it was the Jeromes. Granted, Julian was played by somebody else instead of William DeVry. This was like before William DeVry even got into the acting game. So the Jerome's been around Port Charles for a while. You know what I'm saying? At least until like the early 90s. But for the 80s, they pretty much dominated the show. And I'm actually a big fan of the Jerome family. Like I went back and watched old 80s clips and stuff. Victor Jerome, Olivia, Dino. The Jeromes was nothing to fuck with back in the day. So I'm actually happy that they're sticking around. You got Julian, you got Ava. Good. I'm happy that they're staying. William DeVry is sticking around. I think he's a great actor. He brings a lot to the show. He adds some shit to the show, and definitely I want to see more of him and Alexis. So I'm happy that he's sticking around. Um, William DeVry has been in the acting world since what 1994, so he's been around for 23 years. He's been in The Bold and the Beautiful. He was on All My Children. He's earned his dues in this business. You know what I mean? So I think I hate when my phone go off when I'm in the middle of a video. I hate that. Like when I'm not doing a video, my phone don't ring. Soon as I do a video, my phone want to start ringing. People want to start calling. As soon as I'm doing something. But when I'm not doing anything, don't nobody want to call. But when I'm doing something, that's when the phone start going the fuck off. That shit annoys me. I don't know why it always happens. But ugh, I'll answer that later. But anyway, Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, he's been in the game a long time, man, and he's such a good character in the show. Julian has his flaws. I call him out on his bullshit. I agree. He shouldn't have kept his mouth shut with Olivia and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he's a flawed character like everybody on this show. I don't hate the Julian character. I really don't because I've seen worse characters on this show who have become fan favorites. And it sucks that the Julian character gets such a shitty, like he just gets the short end of the stick. And compared to other people, people hate on Julian more than they do a person like Franco or Sonny or Helena. And all these people are not squeaky clean. They've done their dirt way worse than Julian. But yet Julian gets the shit end of the stick. And I never for the life of me to this day can't understand why. It's like why? Sonny's kept his mouth shut about a lot of shit over the years and didn't do shit. You know what I mean? Like he's put his family in danger time and time again just by being in the business that he's in. Yet he's a beloved character. I don't get the shit, honestly. I don't understand that, but that's another video. I'm talking about William DeVry. So, I'm happy that he's sticking around. I think it's a cool thing. I want to see them explore more with him and Alexis. I don't want him to get Alexis back so easily. I definitely want to see him work for it because he put her through some shit. Like he's the primary reason she lost her license. Her license was suspended. She started drinking, so he definitely has his work cut out for him in order to get her back. And I want to see him go through that. You know what I mean? And Julian's the type of person he ain't giving up. He's not giving up on Alexis. You know what I mean? Because that's like literally the love of his life, and she obviously feels the same about him, but she's conflicted about going back to him because that trust has been broken. She started to trust him even when they got married and stuff like that, but he's done a lot of shit to make her not believe a word that comes out of his mouth. He put their lives at risk by keeping quiet. So it's like she has her other family to think about, and she has herself and her career to think about. She just got her career back. And I'm pretty sure she's not going to do anything dumb to lose it. She went through a downward spiral when she lost her law license, because like I said before, her law license is her life. Like, that's her identity. So Julian definitely gonna have to work hard to get back in her good graces and back in the house. Like, he's definitely gonna have to work extra hard. Like, flowers and candy and I'm sorry ain't gonna work. You got to rent out the entire stadium. You got to get her favorite artist. You got to fly in her favorite chef. You got to make her favorite food. You got to do a lot of shit, bruh. You got to come correct. That's the only way you're gonna get Alexis Davis back. I'm just saying, you got to do a lot of shit. And his work is cut out for him. But I'm just happy that he's sticking around, because the show, they're losing some good people like Rebecca Budig and stuff like that, and I hate that, because she's been in the game also for 24 years. She's been in the game since 1993, and it sucks that she's getting bounced off the show, and they came up with a bullshit excuse as to why she's leaving. Um, and I know the truth. I know why they got rid of her, to free up some money for Steve Burton, of course, because they think it's going to be a ratings gold. Yeah, it probably will be the first couple of episodes that he's back, but after that, it's going to go back to shit. So I don't hold out too much hope. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. Maybe. But I'm just happy for this late breaking news, because we need, the Jeromes on the show, and I want to see the Jeromes take control. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see Ava and Julian become powerful in the business community. I definitely want to see that, because it's obvious that for the time being they're out of the mob. So I definitely want to see them become a powerhouse in the business community. I think they could be a force to be reckoned with, like I said before, with the Cassadines, the Quartermains. They could be a force to be reckoned with against those companies. They could be dominant. And I think they can be if, the writers choose to go down that road, which I think they should. But anyway, I'm happy for this news. Hit the comment button. Let me know what you think about William DeVry staying on the show. And I'll see you all later. Have a good one. Peace.